Sports. It's in the game.
This is one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
Today, from Lucas.
Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Right to the air goes Nix. And his first pass is incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Now it's Nix. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's Nix. And that's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Dancing to his left. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Richardson to throw off play action. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Play action. Now Richardson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Off play action. Richardson. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. They go play action with Richardson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got Pierce. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. To the sideline and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Nix to the air. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing Nix. Flushed out right. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And it's taken in at the 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Richardson off the play fake. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Richardson looking to throw this. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Richardson, he's got this complete to Pittman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, Richardson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Yeah, Richardson yet again. Flush to his right. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here comes third and the length of the football. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nix now on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Back to throw. Nix. That's taken in left side by Vele. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Nix throwing on 3rd down. Got a man open. It's Sutton. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. For the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try to move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Richardson now on second down. Here's a diving catch right side. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Richardson back to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So we hit halftime here. Hey, Charles, can you give me a water? Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Back to the air with Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll get this to the 12, short of what he needed. They get leads to a 4th and long. That will extend their lead even further. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
There for their first possession of the second half. Nix on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun is Nix. Escaping the pressure right. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Richardson working from the gun. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to 3. Touchdown Colts. Mo Alley Cox, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Richardson will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Nix from the shotgun. And this one complete again to Mims. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So up front, and in comes the flag. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
First and 10, it's Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around, until stopped.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Richardson looking to throw. They're going right back to Pittman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
18 big yards on that one and a Denver first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. He'll drop this down to Williams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Vele. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Here's Nix. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Flush to his right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. To throw is Nix. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. Nix. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Back to throw. Nix. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Nix. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Broncos take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter. Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one. Richardson to throw off play action. The toss here completed to Pittman. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. And here's Matt Araiza now. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. He'll return it from the 6. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. A number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They go play action now. Jackson. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Jackson. Open man, that's Henry. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Play action. It's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. Now Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the 1st quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Odafe Owe. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Setting up the screen to Pirine. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Hardy set to return. Sheds off the tackle. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interception.
It got his man, complete. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 21 yards away. And the Ravens post the first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The Chiefs offense set to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Mahomes going to throw. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. 3rd and 5. And again, it's Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return, Hardy. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the offense will come back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw caught by Flowers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run for it with Henry. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second and goal from inside the 5. Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Zay Flowers as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson rolling to his right. He finds his man complete. That's Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. Here's Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
George Karlaftis.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Head coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle, here's Pirine. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Here's Jackson to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Henry up the middle. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Escaping the pressure right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. 2nd and 10. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0.
That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want this shutout preserved.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mahomes now on 1st down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely
today from Nissan Stadium.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Nashville. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field. It can take off and run when under duress.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lawrence. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Lawrence will throw. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taken in at the 11. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Titan football. Levis to throw off play action. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Levis now off of play action. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Levis back to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Josh Hines-Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Here's third and a few inches. Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Steps away to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got it. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown. Travis Etienne from a yard out. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception capping the drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Open man downfield is Ridley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Play action now. Levis. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed before we came up to the booth. Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Levis. Got his man, Okonkwo. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And quickly, they get to the line. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Levis to throw once more. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Levis to throw it. He's got this complete to Ridley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Pollard one more time. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard as the 1st half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. The throw over the middle taken in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Levis. He'll buy some time right. That's to the tight end, Wiley. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Levis sets up to throw here. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's got this down to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Etienne up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. That time a 6-play drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters layers to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
1st and 10, it's Levis. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Levis looking to throw. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back now in Nashville. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Levis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw hauled in by Washington. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Draw play, Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Washington. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And the Titans are going to recover the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside
as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. He completes it to Ridley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Levis. Okakwo holds it in left side. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw, it's Levis. Touchdown! Okakwo with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Titans have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Lawrence on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Lawrence, a throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Lawrence going to throw again. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Levis takes a knee here, and that should just about do it. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on